The reason why we call this the first story building is because arrival of the missionary to Nigeria, it was dated and it was documented. They gave the missionary the land to have the vicarage, the house. This is the house of the missionary. The foundation of the building was laid in 1842 and they completed the building in 1845. Every items used to build the house since 1842, these are items. This is called the bond bricks. This is what they used to lay the foundation of the building and to also what to complete the building. This room it was used only for the teacher. So this is the first teacher. The man first established the first primary school in Badagry. So it was established with 40 men. So according to the history and being told us that the 40 men that first got education under the missionary, they spent 12 years in primary school. Yes, they started primary school in 1845 and they graduated primary school in 1857. This is the room given to Bishop Ajayi Crown. He happened to be a free slave that got the freedom in Sierra Leone, returning back to Nigeria in 1845. So he translated the English the Bible into the Yoruba Bible. According to the history, we have been told that Ajayi Koda spent only 1 year to translate the English Bible into the Yoruba Bible. This is also the picture of the Bishop Ajayi Koda sit down, but the young man stand at the back of the Bishop Ajayi Koda and picture there. That is the grandson of the Bishop Ajayi Koda. We all know the name of the man, and that's the man on our 1 naira coins called Herbert Macaulay. This is the room the goldman stayed by that time. But inside of this room, we found this bench inside of the room. This is the chair that we found there. So the chair is 1915, and it happened to be in the 98 years old bench today, chair today. So you can sit on it, it's strong.
So this is history in the making. This chair is 98 years old. If I get the math right, it's 8 years old, which means my mother, my grandfather, I doubt it, wasn't born then.
Here is the safe. The money the missionary got from the church. This is where the missionaries kept their money. It was called the safe. The safe established in Westbourne in London in 1856. Established in Westbourne in London in 1856. By Tuzan and Sons Limited. So, and you can see the safe. That's where the missionaries kept the money. Not only the money the missionary kept on safes, we also have some items like a gold, silver document. We also found some of the money, the nominations. The nominated money spent. The cowries is there. The farthing, the first money introduced by the British. This is the first money called the farthing. So after the farthing, they introduced a penny, because 10 of farthing equivalent to 1 penny. This is the 1 penny. This is the 1 penny. So after the 1 penny, we have half penny. So half penny is not on sale, but after the half penny, we have shilling. But we have 2 shilling by that time. 1 shilling, one for the King of England, one for the Queen of England. Oh. You can check the dates there and find the pictures there. So, and after this, we have the pence. This is the pence. So 1973 we changed. The Federal Republic of Nigeria changed to Naira and Kobo. And now this is the 1 kobo and half kobo. 1 kobo and half kobo. You can check the dates there.
1973.
Yes. After then we have we have the 5 kobo. I think we have 5 kobo, 10 kobo, 50 kobo, 25 kobo, 50 kobo, and 1 naira. The wealth touch in 1842 by a reverend called Reverend C.A. Goldman. So Goldman touched the wealth in 1842. But the Dutch well for them to have a drinking water by that time, because you can see this well happened to be very close to very close to the lagoon water, and we also noticed that the lagoon water is a salt water. So at the end of the lagoon water there, we found the highland. So at the end of the highland, we also found another big water called the Atlantic Ocean. The 2 water is a salt water, being affected all wealth we have in this environment. but didn't affect the world touched by the missionary. This word, tasteless, odorless, and also colorless. That is the water. Let's have a taste of the water.
You can just put in water.
Right on.
Wash your hand.
Actually, tastes normal. Very normal. So there you go, people. The first story building in Nigeria. We're the first European story building in Nigeria. This is history. And to think that, great men of Nigeria like Bishop Samuel Ajayi Crowther actually lived in one of these rooms. Oh, this is definitely a must-visit tourist site if you ever come anywhere near Badagry. Till next time. Bye-bye.